It's virtual CES 2021 at geekazine.com. All right, CES 2021 coverage 2021. We're here with Zach. I won't call him Zach Attack. When is Stern going to make a Saved by the Bell pinball machine?
You never know. Could be next year.
No plans.
Could be 20 years from now. You never know.
Okay. But that's got to be the next pinball machine, is the Zach Attack Saved by the Bell Peacock pinball machine.
The Zach Morris limited edition has a good ring to it.
Or they had that one show on Zach Morris's Trash. I don't know if you saw them, the little vignette type videos. You could do a Zach Morris's Trash pinball machine. That would be awesome. But you have a pinball machine with the way it moves, it makes you groove. And that is, go ahead and flash that your virtual background.
Sorry for my fingers in the way here.
That's okay. That's where editing comes in. Led Zeppelin. And you guys announced a Led Zeppelin pinball machine. Go ahead and turn that off now.
No more of that.
No more of that. So, first of all, I'll tell everybody what Stern is. I know they've seen some videos on Geekazine about Stern Pinball Machine, and we played Stranger Things last year, but tell us a little bit about that, and let's get into Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, no, Stern has been in business for over 30 years, making the world's best, most fun pinball machines on the planet. Last year, we introduced Stranger Things, which you got to see firsthand. And then, it became an interesting year all around the world. But, that hasn't stopped us from, producing the fun. This past year, we produced Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Avengers Infinity Quest, and then most recently, the iconic rock band Led Zeppelin.
That is, we'll play a little bit of the trailer here. So this is basically the Led Zeppelin pinball machine. Tell us a little bit about what went into making this model. Then there's multiple models, right?
Yeah, so this is our typical cornerstone title. So we've got a pro model, a premium, and limited edition. Just to give you some context, Led Zeppelin does not give away their license to pretty much anyone. So Gary Stern, has been a part of pinball his whole life. Stern Pinball has been in business for over 30 years, and it took over 30 years to get this license. So it's kind of a dream come true to finally get Led Zeppelin in a pinball machine. So it was, a labor of love, and it was awesome to work with them and, finally get this machine to fruition. So it's got 10 full tracks, some of their most iconic songs, Immigrant Song, Communication Breakdown, Whole Lot of Love, you name it. I mean, every song that you would want from a Led Zeppelin pinball machine is in it. And the Pro model is what you typically see in an arcade. And then the Premium and LE, which is all sold out for the LEs. There's only 500 of those in the world. Completely gone. And
what? Wait a minute. Completely. There's not one here, so it can't be completely gone.
Did you get one?
No. So it can't be completely gone. You're gonna have to make completely a 500 first one. You're gonna have to make a 500 first one. And it's simple as that.
You might have to wrestle Gary on that one.
Okay. Well, I'll come down to him. Yeah, definitely.
But safely,
safely,
let's get vaccinated between you two, and then then we can have a safe wrestling match there.
There we go. But we'll have a pinball machine match. We won't have a wrestling, because that's what we do, is we play pinball, right?
That's true. Yeah, you got to play 3 balls and see may the best person win.
Yeah, absolutely. So getting back to Led Zeppelin and this black dog. Let's keep going.
We can just keep rambling on.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you about the premium model. Has really a really cool, unique device, which you kind of saw a snippet of in the trailer, but it is the electric magic device, and it's hidden in the playfield. And when you spell Led and Zepp, it raises from under the playfield and it reveals a spinner, and it's an optical spinner. So when you hit it, it just rips and spins seemingly, forever. And you charge this magnet in the game, and it becomes a magnet, and it will capture a ball and go back in the playfield. So it will hide a ball, and a person playing this for the first time, you're not going to know what's happening. And within those game events, it will come back up with the ball and will act as a bash toy, and you can release the ball, the magnet can throw the ball, so it's multifaceted, it's magical. I mean, it wouldn't be magical if it wasn't called the electric magic device.
Yeah.
And
well, if it was Magical Mystical Tour, that would be a completely different band. So
yeah,
definitely.
So that is really a cool, unique feature, that's never been seen before. This hidden spitter. It could be, a bash toy, a lock mechanism, you name it. And another really cool, unique feature is our new expression lighting system. So this is, again, a pinball first for Stern Pinball, where integrated into the cabinet itself is on each side 48 intelligent RGB lights. So in total, 96 LED RGB full color spectrum, and it almost looks like what you'd see in a graphic equalizer. So when you're rocking to Immigrant Song, these lights not only change colors, but they pulse to the beat of the song. So it really immerses you into this kind of cool, hypnotic rock concert experience. So, when you get transported back to these Led Zeppelin songs from, the 70s, it is a full spectrum of not only sounds, but light choreography that has never been seen before in a pinball machine.
Awesome. What kind of sound system is in this pinball machine?
I don't know the technical details, but it is it is top of the line from a Stern Pinball experience. You can do a graphic equalizer, you can change out the treble, the bass, you can pretty much in your settings, you can make your machine sing as much as you want. Or if you live in a condo building, you might want to turn it down a little bit.
Yeah. There's not a headphone jack to it or anything like that.
Oh, we sell that as an accessory, so you can get that.
Oh, seriously? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. All of our games, you can get that accessory. Not only that, a shaker motor, it comes with the limited edition model, but for your pro and premium model, you can upgrade that experience.
So that would make the pinball machine shake, or would that be like a thing that you attach to yourself to have the haptic feel?
No, it makes a machine shake.
Okay. It doesn't shake too much to tilt it, though, right?
No.
Okay.
Well,
perfect.
It depends on how tight you set your tilt.
That's true. Now, everything, which comes to the next point is everything is customizable by you if you own the machine, right? So
you could remove that tilt bob entirely.
Okay. And sledgehammer the glass, whatever you want to do. That's your pinball machine. Why not? Yeah.
We don't endorse that behavior, but it's your machine. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, absolutely. So, any other cool features on this? I know you went through a lot for the three different models, including the one that I still don't have here, the limited edition. So, 500.
Hey, I'm still waiting over here too. So
okay.
I would say something that's really unique and was never done before in a pinball machine, especially from like a rock music oriented game, is the rules. So typically, and with machines that you play, if you're in a certain mode, you kind of have set shot patterns. So if you're in one particular song or mode, it's like, okay, this is the mode where I'm going to be shooting the spinner or the ramps or the drop targets. What our lead programmer did, his name's Tim Sexton, he wanted to do something that's never been done before. So depending on where you are in a song, so these are full length, feature song tracks. So if you're in Immigrant Song, when you're in the verse, you're going to have certain shots lit. But when it transitions to the chorus, the shots are going to change. So every song's not going to be the same. It's going to change depending on where you are in the song. So it's not going to feel like you're playing the same mode or song every time. So it's definitely uncharted territory from a programming perspective, which is really cool.
Yeah, and I'm noticing here that you have all the rules. There's a nice little PDF on I'm guessing how the songs go and how you would play those songs, right?
Yeah. So to, get deeper in the game and, unlock some of the hidden wizard modes, you would be, doing enough in your songs to collect gold records. And you collect gold, enough gold records, you get through all the songs and you can get to these kind of deeper wizard modes within the game.
Okay. Because, it's, the song remains the same. So it's, sorry, I had to throw that in there.
Sorry, we could go through a ton of dad jokes here.
Yeah, these aren't these are Led Zeppelin jokes.
That's true.
Totally different.
I think we're having a communication breakdown here. We're having just a slight communication breakdown.
Just a little communication breakdown. But dad bands might play the Led Zeppelin songs. And that, anyway, neither way. So okay, so Led Zeppelin, you announced it. It's the limited edition. For some reason, it's not here. Go figure. But you do still have the Pro and the Premium models.
Yes, and those are shipping. The Pro is shipping now. The limited editions, maybe there'll be a 501st, will be shipping starting next week, and then the premiums will follow right after.
Okay. What type of prices are we talking?
So for the Pro, it'll run MSRP is $61.99, the Premium $77.99, and then the limited edition $91.99.
Okay. And then you said you released a couple other models this last year. What were those again?
Yeah, so we released last, I believe it was May, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then in the summer, Avengers, Infinity Quests.
Okay, and how much are those?
Same price across those, the Pro, Premium, and Limited Edition.
Okay. How's the gameplay? Well, first of all, have you played Led Zeppelin?
Funny enough, I played it for the trailer that we made, but I, with the pandemic, makes the work life situation a little more complicated. But
got it.
I can't wait to play it more.
So, your initial thoughts? How's the gameplay? Is this something that would be a beginner pinball, an intermediate, a more advanced type of pinball player?
I would say all of the above. With the code, I mean, you can really dive into these late stages of the game where it's for the advanced player. So trying to, complete a song, collect enough gold records, I mean, that is definitely for the advanced player. But for a beginning player, you've got an easy Zeppelin multi-ball that's 3 shots away. Like I said, those the lead Zepp targets, that's right in the middle of the playfield. So for a beginning player, you're going to unlock that electric magic device pretty quickly. And, it's just fast, furious, rock and roll pinball action. So it is for everyone. Okay.
And when we are able to get back into establishments, they'll be able to play them in local areas. How would somebody find a place to try out the pinball game?
Sure. So if you go to sternpinball.com, we have a pinball locator, and you can find games, not only Led Zeppelin, but any Stern titles on location. So that gets updated when, a location adds a new machine. And, obviously, depending on your area, it might be temporarily closed or, specific hours or threshold of how many people they can, kind of handle at this time. But as, things get better this year and establishments open up again, I would say that's a go-to resource to find your local establishment to play a Stern game.
Okay, perfect. Well, we don't want to ramble on here. So let's, sternpinball.com is where people go for more information. And let's just say somebody wants to get into a pinball machine, what would be the best choice? Because you've played all the Stern pinball machines. What's the best choice for somebody to have it, in their game room for everyday use?
You mean which of our newest games?
No, out of all the pinball machines, what's your favorite? Like, for instance, my favorite of all time is still the Addams Family. It's just one of those great pinball machines that I could rack a lot of points on. Then of course I have like Cyclone, and I have Pinbot and things like that. But out of the Stern Pinball library, what would be a good pinball machine that somebody could get into?
I mean, our themes run the gamut. So depending on your level of love of, you love Stranger Things, it's like, get the Stranger Things. If you love Led Zeppelin, get your favorite rock band. So,
okay.
I mean,
then let me ask.
Okay.
Let me ask, what would you have in your living room?
Led Zeppelin. I want the latest and greatest.
You don't have an all-time favorite out of all of them?
Oh, I mean, I've got an old-time favorite machine that my dad designed in the 80s called
really?
Cyclops.
Your dad? Okay.
Yeah, no, my dad used to design back in the day, and there was a very limited run game called Cyclops. So nobody's going to know this game. So if I had to pick, one game, it would be this random game from the 80s that nobody has seen.
I've seen it. I've played it. I've played a lot of pinball. Yeah, I've played it. I love it. It's awesome. So awesome. Well, we learned, not only did we learn about a pinball machine, but we also learned that you come from pinball family. So
I do. I was kind of born into it.
Yeah. So we'll rock and roll on that. How's that? Okay, enough of the fun. So thanks a lot, Zach. Thank you very much. And of course, his favorite will become Saved by the Bell pinball machine if that ever comes out by Stern.
Zach Morris, Ellie edition.
There we go. Zach Attack. So anyway, thanks a lot, Zach, for your time. And I hope you have a great CES. I'm assuming Stern's been doing really well in this pandemic. Lots of pinball machine sales.
No, I mean, our business has been year over year up, even, despite the pandemic, and you never want to celebrate hard times. I mean, I think a lot of people have transitioned vacation funds into getting, stuff for their home game room. So there's a lot of first time home buyers. But, we don't want to see locations struggle or, shut down amongst other things. I mean, we want to be in the factory all together all the time playing, pinball is a community sport, and we just want to get back to the way things were before. So even though business has been great, we can't build these things fast enough. We wouldn't want this, for anyone. So,
absolutely.
Just stay safety, or stay healthy, stay safe, and, support your local arcade. They might not be open, but maybe they're selling, gift cards, merch, just anything to keep them afloat. You just never know. And then, we'll turn around and, be rocking and rolling soon enough.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea, because if you go to Stern, then you can find out where the Stern pinball machines usually live. And then you can support those local establishments as well. So through all the good times, the bad times, we had our share. So, all right, that's enough of that. So thanks again, Zach. You have a great CES.
Thanks. You too, man. I can't wait for next year.
Yeah, me too. We'll be playing pinball together.
First game's on me.
Awesome. Wait a minute. That's the 500. No. Thanks a lot for watching this video for the CES Virtual by Geekazine. If you're over on geekazine.com or youtube.com/Geekazine, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification so you know when the next video comes out. Until next time, you guys geek out and take care.